Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Omricker, and I'm playing Apollo 11 VR experience with the HTC Vive. Holding controllers right now. Now, from what I understand, first and foremost, this is an experience, as in it's an interactive, almost like movie/documentary, but there is also an interactive mode. I don't know what to expect out of that, but I do want to check this out. I don't know how long it is, but let's jump into it. Also, before I get into it, if you are interested in VR, be sure to check out the playlist at the end of the video down in the description. That'll let you see all my VR stuff. I've made several Vive VR videos so far. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So it's the interactive take control during docking, landing, and moonwalk sections, or cinematic sit back and relax. I'm going to do interactive. We're going to see what this is all about. Okay, best experience when wearing headphones. In 1959, Soviet Russia launches Sputnik 1, the first man-made object in space. 1961, Russian Yuri Gagarin becomes the first man in space. For those 5 years, America was one step behind in the space race. In 1962, American President John F. Kennedy raises the stakes by announcing America's intentions to put a man on the moon. The following speech was delivered to the American people to support this endeavor.
No man
Oh,
can
wow.
fully grasp how far and how fast we have come.
John F. Kennedy, September 12, 1962.
The 50,000 years of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century. Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals to cover them. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves to construct other kinds of shelter. Only 5 years ago, man learned to write and use a cart with wheels. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles and airplanes became available. Only last week did we develop penicillin and television and nuclear power. And now, if America's new spacecraft succeeds in reaching Venus, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace, and such a pace cannot help but create new ills as it dispels old. New ignorance, new problems, new dangers. Surely the opening vistas of space promise high costs and hardships, as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer, to rest, to wait. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them.
Wow. Very inspirational speech.
For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the planets beyond. And we have vowed that we shall not see it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace. The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and the first wave of nuclear power. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind, and its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon.
Oh.
We choose to go to the moon.
Oh, God.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Oh,
Because
wow.
that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win when the others do.
Oh my God, this is so cool. It's like we're in orbit. Hey! Earth!
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Wow. Oh, that was so cool, guys. July 16th, 1969, Kennedy Space Center.
I think the
Whoa.
momentous, most memorable thing that I can
Wow.
recall about that particular day was the opportunity while my
Wow.
two friends here were being put into the spacecraft to stand alone by myself out there and look at the rocket and the quietness and see the sun come up and the waves rolling
So
in.
cool.
Evidence of the millions of people watching, but nothing specific, and just so quiet, and to realize that indeed such a contrast was going to take place, all the frantic activity preparing the rocket, but it's so quiet up there for me personally, and that in a very few moments we were going to be
Oh, man.
departing in
Woo!
a great roar and off for a momentous event.
I think some people might have a little bit of trouble with this motion. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. Going to the elevator. Yep. Oh, here we go.
Thought we had a 90% chance of getting back safely to Earth on that flight, but only a 50-50 chance of making a successful landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in that descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been demonstrated yet by testing. It's a risk-reward equation, and you're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
Holy crap. So they had to go to the tip of the rocket. Whoa!
T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds on the Apollo mission, the flight to land of the first men on the moon. All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed
A minute
60.
from leaving Earth.
55 seconds and counting. Neil Armstrong just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50
my god!
95 feet per second.
Holy shit!
11 Houston, thrusters go
Oh
all
my
engines. You're
god,
looking
can
good.
you imagine, guys?
Hi, Roger. You're loud and clear, Houston.
Oh my god.
We're through the region of maximum dynamic pressure now.
Wow.
11 Houston, your guidance is converged. You're looking good. Set 8 miles downrange, 12 miles
No
high.
more blue sky. We're in.
4,000 feet per second.
We're getting into space.
Stand by for mode 1, Charlie. Mark, mode 1, Charlie.
Oh my god. This is.
Cliff Charlesworth taking a staging status.
Oh my
Houston, you
god.
are go for staging. Tower's going. Roger, tower.
I don't even know what to say.
Inboard engines out. I'm inboard, shut up.
Oh. Wow. We're in space. Oh. Could you imagine this, guys? This is the closest I'll probably ever get to being in space.
Houston, be advised the visual is go today.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Houston, roger out. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look out.
I don't even know what to say. I can't imagine just seeing a representation of this in 3D. No, it ended. I wanted to sit at that window. That was beautiful. Oh. Wow. Oh my god. There comes the sun. Where am I? Am I just floating in space? Wow, this is so beautiful. You were just in a spacesuit, just floating. I mean, let's be honest. If you had to die this way, of course it would suck, but this is one of the most beautiful things you could ever see. Ever. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Wow.
I think certainly to go as far away as the moon and look back on the Earth certainly does affect your perspective. And then when you see it, tiny as your thumbnail held out in front of you at arm's length, that sort of gets your attention. A beautiful sight, tiny, pristine, blue and white, very fragile-looking object, shining like a beautiful little headlight out there in the black velvet of space. It does change your perspective. It makes you think that we have to take better care of this little fragile entity, because it is
Oh,
fragile.
jeez. Whoa. Where are we going?
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Slightly less than 1 minute to ignition, and everything is go. Roger, Apollo 11's go.
Oh, wow. That's the capsule that we're in. So is there another stage of boost?
Ignition.
There was.
Confirm ignition, and the thrusters go.
Could you imagine, guys? This is like your last moment
Apollo 11, this is Houston at 1 minute.
within the grasp of Earth.
The stage is good. Apollo 11. We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second.
Your last moment.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Around 3.5 minutes. You're still looking good. Your predicted cutoff is right on the nominal. Roger, Apollo 11, go.
Wow.
We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second. Altitude 177 nautical miles.
Oh, God.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are go at 5 minutes. Roger, Apollo 11, go.
Here we go. Goodbye, Earth. We're on our way to the moon. Wow. Wow.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Your go for separation. Our system's recommendation is arm both pyro buses, over.
Okay, pyro B coming armed. My intent is to use bottle primary one as per the checklist, therefore I just turned day on.
Roger, we concur with the logic.
Oh, wow. This is so cool. Okay, guys. It's time to get docked. So we need to rotate here.
Alright, Neil, we need to rotate.
Pretty sure it's just going to be either right above us or below us. Unfortunately, visibility in this thing is not that great. So we gotta have it essentially cycle around to us. I don't want to take too much time. I know we're supposed to go slow, so we'll wait to slow down when we do the dock.
Okay, we got the Eagle in view.
Slow down. Okay, there we go, guys. There we go. Okay, so where's the docking module? That green thing, right?
Moving forward.
Okay. We just gotta keep this thing lined up.
20 meters.
Okay, we're getting in there. We just don't want to go super fast. When docking, you gotta take it slow.
15
Come on.
meters.
There we go. Sometimes the controls get a little bit sticky in this part. Come on, baby. Come on.
10 meters.
Hopefully we're not going too fast.
8 meters.
Okay. Okay, I think we're almost oh! We're almost lined up perfectly here.
6.
There we go. Come on, baby. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target.
3.
Come on.
2 meters.
Yeah.
1 meter.
We almost got it.
And capture.
Yes! Woo! We are linked.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Roger, we've got the high gain locked on now, I believe, auto track and narrow.
Okay, you're coming in loud and clear, but Mike is just barely readable.
Hello, it's Neil. How are you reading, Mike?
Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are docked.
That's fine. Houston, we're ready for LEM ejection.
Roger, go for LEM ejection.
All right, LM ejection, baby. Wow. There it goes.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
There goes the landing module.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 11, go ahead.
Roger, could you give us some comments on how the transposition and docking went, over?
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well, Houston, although I expect I used more gas than I've been using in the simulator. Except for using a little more gas, and I'd be interested in your numbers on that. Everything went nominally.
This is Houston. Roger, we copy.
Target alignment A, incident angle A, docking speed C. Lunar orbit. Are we in lunar orbit? Is this a moon? Are we on the dark side? Oh my god, could you imagine this, guys? Could you imagine seeing the freaking Milky Way? Whoa! Wow. A sunrise from the dark side of the moon? Is that what's happening here? Oh my god. Seriously. Can you imagine the vastness of all of this? Being in orbit around the moon.
Eagle Houston, the alignment and the initialization look good to us, over. Roger, thank you.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Eagle Houston, would you have Columbia go to the high gain, yaw 0, pitch -20, over?
Here you go, 1 minute till take. You guys take care.
See you later.
Oh. Just seeing the moon this close and knowing that you're in space, this had to be one of the most amazing things to see.
Over. Roger, understand.
Oh my God.
Roger, how does it look? Eagle has wind. Roger.
Wow. Could you imagine doing this in real life?
Eagle Houston, we see you on the terrible, over. I do believe you got thrusters on board that vehicle. Okay, you got it. Do it, native. Roger, let us know when you're ready to copy. We have a DOI pad and a PDI pad, over.
Oh. Wow.
Says we're going.
All those craters you see.
5 minutes to ignition. Gene Kran's getting a go, no-go for descent.
We see some of these craters from Earth.
Okay, all flight controllers, I'm going around the horn. It's going to make your go, no-go's based on the data you had prior to LOS. See, we got
Oh
it
my
fine.
God.
Give me another few seconds. We're going, fine. Okay, retro, go. Vital, go. Guide, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. GNC, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go to continue PDI.
Oh man. We see the moon as this tiny little object in space. But there have been people alive. Even though we've seen the video, and there's Earth. We've seen the video of the moonwalk. But holy crap, does it not give you a sense of scale? These guys saw this in real life. 3D, that was their reality. And this is the closest thing that pretty much any of us are ever going to have to being in orbit around the moon. Oh my God. Guys, we are in the lunar lander. Oh my God, this is what these guys had to work with. Wow. How do they pull this off in the 60s? That's what I want to know. Holy cow, man. Alright, okay, so I know we've got speed and we've got the altitude.
4200, Houston, you're go for landing, over.
So we're heading towards our landing location at 123 meters per hour? I don't know. No, it can't be per hour. Is it? It's not per second, is it? Hard to tell. I don't know. But we're headed towards it. That's what matters. We're also falling very slowly. Why we got a master alarm? Were we not lined up? How we doing? 119. Wow. You believe they did this? And there's the Earth!
Into the
Everybody on Earth is watching us right now. Not really, but I'm seeing all of you. Wow.
1600. Feet, still looking very good.
Okay. I think we should probably slow down here soon.
Roger 1202, we copy it.
Why do we have an alarm? Okay. I think I'm probably gonna have to slow us down here in a sec. How are we doing on altitude? Oh man, we're getting close. We're falling.
700 feet, 21 down, 33 degrees.
Okay, we're gonna slow this bad boy down.
540 feet down at 30, down at 15.
We need to keep some forward momentum. We're actually... Come on. We need to keep moving forward. There we go. This will give us a little bit of forward thrust. Come on, just a little more. There we go. I wish the controls didn't get so sticky all the time. Okay.
300 feet down, 3.5. 47 forward.
We got it correct.
11 forward, coming down nicely, 200 feet. 4.5 down. 5.5.
Come on, baby. Come on.
100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward.
Oh, come on. Come on.
75 feet.
Stop with the sticky controls! Oh, we're almost there.
40 feet down, 2.5.
A little bit further forward. Damn it. Look at all that moon dust. Holy shit. How did we lose our momentum? Don't get sticky now, damn it!
Okay, engine stop.
Wait, what? We landed?
Stay at a descent.
Hopefully without damage.
Both auto descent engine command override off. Engine arm off. 413 is in.
Wow.
We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
We did it! July 21st, 1969. Location, surface of the moon.
The 11-foot beds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. Although the surface appears to be very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder.
Wow.
Ground mass is very fine. I'm going to step off the lamb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. As the surface is fine and powdery, I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boots. I only go in a small fraction of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, but I can see the footprints of my boots and the treads in the fine sandy particles. Yeah, this is Houston. We're copying.
Wow.
There seems to be no difficulty in moving around as we suspected. It's even perhaps easier than the simulations of 16G that we performed in various simulations on the ground.
Wow.
Absolutely no trouble to walk around.
Oh man. Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD, became in peace for all mankind.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States.
All right, Mr. President.
Go ahead, Mr. President. Houston out. Hello, Neil and Buzz. You will return safely to Earth. Thank you, Mr. President. It's Gregory. Representing not only the United States, but and of peace of all nations, and with interest and a curiosity and with a vision for the future. Honor for us to be able to participate here today. Thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday.
Oh man.
Tranquility Base, Houston. Roger, go ahead. Roger, our guidance recommendation is pings, and you're cleared for takeoff.
No.
Roger, understand. We're number one on the runway.
I want to stay on the moon. Guys, this is so beautiful. Wow. Can you believe that people did this? People stood on the moon
7, 6, 5,
and looked back at Earth.
Proceed. Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up. 5 minutes. Very smooth.
You forgot somebody. Oh, wow.
Very quiet ride. There's that much crater on there. 1,000 feet high, 80 feet per second vertical rise. Here you go, Houston. Request manual start override. Roger. 2,600 feet altitude. Eagle, Houston, you're looking good to us.
You left me behind. July 24th, 1969. 44 hours after leaving the lunar surface and at a speed of 36,000 feet per second, Apollo 11 hits Earth's atmosphere, heating up the outer layer. Oh. There it goes. Whoa! Oh my God, you could whoa. Oh man. Oh. There's our capsule.
Houston, we got the service module going by.
Roger, thank you.
And it's rotating just like it should be. Thrusters are firing.
This is so beautiful. Oh.
800 nautical miles high.
You see,
Velocity 33,000.
are those the northern lights or is that lightning? Oh my God, it's seriously so beautiful.
11 Houston, we'll have you for about 3-4 minutes through Redstone and then pick you up after blackout through Orion.
Roger.
Oh my God.
Guidance reports Apollo 11 right down the middle of the corridor.
And 11 Houston, you're going over the hill there shortly. You're looking mighty fine to us.
See you later.
This had to be bittersweet. It really had to be bittersweet. The amazing things. Coated like a bat out of hell. Wow. Woo!
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Houston through Orion.
Oh God! This would be amazing!
Apollo 11 Houston and the blind airboss has a visual contact.
Oh.
Apollo 11 Houston, standing by for your district reading, over.
Oh man. We're gonna be okay, right?
This is Hornet, over. Apollo 1, the great large core, position 1330, 16915.
Woo!
Aircraft reports visual with 3 full tubes.
There's the sun!
Condition occurs 4,300 feet on the way down.
Hello, Earth.
11 and Hornet, copy.
I'm back.
11 Hornet, what's your splashdown arrow, over?
Oh God, that was unbelievable. Oh my God. Alright guys, that was the Apollo 11 VR experience. Let me just tell you this, you guys watched me play through this, but there's nothing I can do to let you guys know what that was like to see some of these things in 3D. And while the visuals absolutely weren't perfect, obviously it was still very much a game, and the developers worked with what they had to make it look as great as they could. The fact that, I mean, first off, being able to see the Earth, the moon, even launching up from Earth, or descending back into Earth, or standing on the moon looking up at the Earth. These things that we've only seen in 2D pictures. It's unbelievable. Like, when you see these things in 3D and it gives you just a taste of what these astronauts actually got to experience. They're some of the luckiest people to have ever lived. To be able to experience that. Despite all the risk, I'm sure there was a lot of fear, there's a lot of adrenaline, but to have seen those things in person had to have been the most amazing thing for like any human. And there's only so few that have actually been to space, and even less that have been to the moon. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this application being here for VR. I know it works on the Vive, it also works with the Oculus. I wouldn't be surprised if they support other hardware down the road. But this is something that if you do ever get VR, you've got to try this. You've got to see these things in 3D. My video here has not done it justice, I promise you that. Because you're not getting that 3D depth perception. But this has been one of the coolest experiences. Now, it's not so much of a game as it is an experience, and this has been a real, genuine experience that has just blown my mind. It makes me sad that I probably won't ever get to experience these things in real life because, I would give anything to see the Earth from outer space. Oh, check this out, guys. We'll take the next big leap. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be me, but maybe one of you guys out there one day. Maybe one day